You see the title and your first thought is, wait, Lindsey Graham lives where and with who? In a world full of political drama, rumors, and shocking headlines. A question about where a powerful senator goes home at night grabs a lot of attention. Is he living a quiet life in South Carolina? Is he hiding away in Washington, D.C.? And what about all those whispers about his partner that never seem to go away? Stay with me and watch this video till the end, because we're going to talk about what we actually know, what is just rumor, and why his private life is such a mystery to so many people. When most people hear the name Lindsey Graham, they don't think about his living room or his kitchen table. They think about speeches, TV interviews, and big votes in the Senate. For years, he has been one of the most talked about figures in American politics. He is on the news, in debates, in headlines, and always in the middle of some big issue. But behind all of that, there is a simple fact. He is also just a person who has to go home somewhere when the cameras turn off. That's the part most viewers are curious about, but almost never see. We know that his public life is split between South Carolina and Washington. D.C., like many senators, he spends a lot of time in the Capitol, close to the halls of power, in a place that lets him be just a few minutes away from the Senate floor. But his roots are in South Carolina, and that state is the base of his political life and his career. So when people ask, where does he really live? What they're often asking is, where does he feel at home? Where is he just Lindsey, not Senator Graham? Keep watching till the end, because the answer has more to do with privacy and control than with maps and street names. Over the years, the internet has been full of talk about his personal life. People ask about his partner, his relationships, and what goes on behind closed doors. Some posts act like they know the truth. Others are just guessing, adding more noise to the story. But here is the key point. He has never chosen to make his private romantic life the center of his public image. Unlike some celebrities who share every detail of their relationships online, he keeps that door mostly closed. That choice keeps fans, critics, and gossip sites guessing, which only adds to the mystery. Now, you might be wondering, so is there a secret home? A hidden life? Some shocking reveal. The reality is much less dramatic and much more human. Like many public figures, he lives in normal spaces, a residence near his work in Washington, and a home base connected to his state. These are not fantasy mansions in the clouds. They are just the places where he reads documents, makes calls, eats, and tries to rest between long days. The idea of this is where he lives with his partner sounds like the setup for a big twist. But in truth, most of what people imagine is built on rumor, not confirmed fact. What's really interesting is not the exact address, but why people are so hungry to know it. In politics, we see leaders as symbols, not people. We argue about them, cheer for them, or dislike them. But we forget they have dishes in the sink and laundry to do. So when someone says this is where Lindsey Graham lives with his partner, it pulls back the curtain and reminds us that behind the suit and the speeches is a person who has a private life we don't see. And that makes people curious, sometimes too curious. If you watch this video till the end, you now know the truth most people overlook. The most powerful part of this story is not a shocking photo or a pinpoint on a map. It's the simple, human fact that even the most public figures still need a private place to belong. If you want more deep looks behind the headlines, where we go past the gossip and talk about what's really going on, make sure you keep watching future videos all the way through. There is always more beneath the surface than the title suggests.